Hi, Vedanta. Oops. Vedanta, sorry, the phone just rang. And
okay.
Great. There, I see you now. Hi.
Hello, good morning, good evening.
Yeah.
I just want to be a moment with you here.
With pleasure. Anything that you want to speak?
I don't know if it's necessary this morning because maybe it's a past, but it felt really again something like a wave of the frequency of violence. Then I caught it like, yes, and just seeing it and just, and then, yeah, it could pass. It felt like, yes, yes, yes. I think it will happen that it must, that, yeah, that's just what is in the system still somehow playing, just, yeah, comes like waves and, yeah, it feels as this, putting it down is less now, you know. Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. And just the gentle seeing of it and not trying to suppress it and not making it right or wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a, how to say, it wasn't so easy to see this area, you know, and to let it come into conscious and yes.
But beautiful, really.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel there's a lovely shift in you, Vedanta. It's beautiful. Okay. Varesha and then Esther.
Hey, Isaac.
Hi, Varesha.
After a long time, I have a problem. I was waiting for this. When does it come? It's so good time, so long. Okay. Wow. I have a skin cancer again in my face. It was 10 years ago, maybe you remember. I spoke about in Ben Vaude 10 years ago and asked for help because I had already operation and I didn't want another one. So I got help. I also find a good doctor here in Finland. It was possible in these days. Now you have to wait endless. Um, and I didn't expect that it comes back. Normally it comes back after 2 years, but no. So it's growing very slowly. I couldn't see it because I didn't expect it. You know, it's like the people on the island in the South Sea and there are ships coming, but they don't see them because they don't expect. Do you know this story?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like this. Now it was big enough that I saw it 3 days ago. It's amazing. I'm still activated. It came immediately because this operation was the most terrible thing in my life. It's not only operation in the face, it's above the lip. For me, it's connected to my sexuality, dignity, femininity, to the mouth of my womb, uterus. It's connected, clear. So I'm still activated. I managed. So next week I have the first doctor, but then I have to wait to get a skin doctor. But I also contacted the private, so I could manage this.
But
And
the
I,
most thing
I
is
also told myself, peace,
yeah,
peace, this is what you want. So I
yeah,
resourced myself again and again,
yeah.
but my whole body is trembling. I cannot drive.
Okay.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just sit together.
Yeah.
Let's just sit together with this activation.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just touched an existential layer.
Yeah.
And we're just gently present with it, not trying to change it, not trying to fix it. No story with it. Just space of it. And I'm with you, and this community is with you to the extent, and this community is with you to the extent that they can be.
I'm so
And we just,
happy
yeah,
that I can share this. Oh,
yeah,
it changed already. Yeah.
yeah.
Oi, oi, oi. Hmm. Now it becomes bigger, but I guess it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And just if possible, not to let it drive the mind. If the mind does activate, just noticing
Oh,
it, but just seeing like
okay.
right now in this moment, you've done what you can practically. In this moment, right now, your mind is not useful.
You're not useful, did you?
Yeah, just to see it. There's times when it's useful and there's times when it's not.
Yeah,
Right now, it's not.
I
It's
know.
like,
I
yeah,
think I know, I know, I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So I started to look movies and not to think about, not to,
Yeah,
what will come and
yeah, yeah.
Mm. It's like a tsunami, Isaac.
Yeah, just being space for it.
Mm.
It's okay that there's a
Mm.
tsunami there. It's okay. It's just there. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to. It's just giving it space.
I have no idea how to do it, to give space, but I try my best.
Yeah, it's just watching. Like somehow when there's that intensity of sensations, fight, flight, or freeze will come up, and oftentimes the mind will go crazy. And so just okay, we know at some point we're all going to be in the dying process. Yeah, and so in a sense, this is good training for that. It just doesn't
Okay,
look like you're
okay.
in the dying process yet,
Okay,
but
but I like this
yeah,
training. I like it. I like it.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's
So
coming. Yeah, it's
yeah,
coming.
all of us has that, and
Yeah.
everyone we know will have the same story, and so
Mm.
we're here, and it's okay. And I know that in some ways, dying is not such a big deal for you. Funny enough, this is more of a big deal. But
Yes,
dying,
yes,
okay,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, so,
Much more.
okay.
Much more
Yeah.
big. It's funny, eh?
It's crazy.
What a joke. What a joke.
Yeah, you did a joke,
Boy,
yeah.
boy, boy. And I know that's life. You have a good time and then something comes. And then a good time
Yeah,
again. That's life. I know it.
yeah, yeah,
But so when this came, after a while I could say, okay, I
yeah,
got it. And it could have been worse, much more
yeah,
worse.
for sure, for sure.
I was thinking of Nico or oh yes, all this. Yeah.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah. So what is it exactly? The memory 10 years ago, this operation, or
Well,
the fear for
yes,
future? What?
yes, yeah, this, what it was ever left over from the trauma from the last operation,
Hmm.
whatever left of that. I had a little cancer on my nose and I had it taken off. And for
It's
me,
a
it wasn't
different
that.
thing on the nose. It's a different thing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
but
and I don't know what you.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
but the thing is, this is if you catch it early, they can surgically remove it.
It's big and deep. I feel it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's deep, and this is what I remember that the doctor went so deep. It was so.
So
I
now just
cannot.
you just watch where your attention
Yeah,
is
yeah,
going.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
know. Into the horror. Yes.
yeah, okay.
Hmm.
So you're here, and this is your journey right now. This is just what's on your plate. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It is like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So exception again, no? To accept it.
Well,
Mm.
it's. I mean, I think it's even deeper than acceptance. It's like it's just watching the mind running to the past and running to the future and all this stuff. And all you know is right here now, there's something happening and you're in the process of seeing what the next step is. And it'll reveal itself. And whatever it is, I mean, you can always check out. You can say, I've had enough. Or you say, okay, look, it's worth it for me. It's another battle scar from this life. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So the
And then
best is to be in the moment.
just to be in the moment. And then
Mm.
just, it's like it's not only for you, but it's also for everybody on the planet that's going through similar stuff. To the extent that there's a capacity in you to just be gentle with this and to not let the system run crazy. And there's breathing happening now. Nothing to overcome, nothing really, just you here. A touch happened, your system went into an existential organization. And you feel safe enough to bring it here. And how beautiful is that, yeah? So we get to be with each other in this. We just, yeah. And then the different, you can feel there's different emotions that come. Let them come.
Release happening also.
It's release happening, yeah. Yeah.
So I guess it's good that something from the old traumas leaving the
It's
system.
releasing, yeah, exactly,
So
yeah.
that's a big resource already.
Yeah, exactly. To me, it feels like your system is calming down. I don't know how it feels to you, but
It's coming
to me,
down.
it feels. Yeah. So you can see that this activation is not written in stone. It's, you know, yeah, it comes and it goes. Yeah.
It's a
And the
good
sense of humor is back already. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that I will manage. I know what.
Yeah. Just like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, you know, what you can do, it's like, oh, you know, but you know, it's like it's not only that you'll manage, it's also that you can manage in a beautiful way, in a graceful way. Just be present, and take this opportunity. And it's not only for you, it's also for everyone, yeah? Just that. And the panic that came, of course, it can come to anyone. It's okay. Just being gentle with that also.
Before I forgot, if there's somebody from the Dutch Sangha who has a connection, email or phone number from Suvana.
Okay.
I can't reach her, but she was the one who helped me 10
Okay.
years ago.
Fantastic. Or maybe someone can help you with that.
Okay, okay.
You know, it might also be worthwhile to connect with Yoka or Arthur because they also very connect with Dutch Sangha. They might know.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
And just feel what's happening now in your body. There's definitely releasing happening.
Releasing the feeling of
Yeah.
more space inside,
Yeah,
outside.
exactly, exactly. Oh, there's a message on this thing, so from Annetta, she can connect you
Oh,
to
okay.
Savannah.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So.
Okay, I can make space now.
Okay.
For others,
Great.
I mean.
Yeah, great.
Thank you all.
Yeah. And now I see Lily. Okay, so here we go. Christina, I've got you.
Hello, Isaac. Can you hear me?
I hear you perfect and I see you.
That's good because I'm using the phone for today. That's good.
Yeah. If you turn the phone sideways, it fills the screen in a different, yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Better like that? Okay.
Yeah, it's better for me like that. I don't know how it is for you, but
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay.
okay. Oops,
Sorry.
now you disappeared there
Yeah,
for a second.
sorry for that.
No problem.
Yeah, just, yeah, I think like that. I just pressed
Ah,
something. Sorry
there
for
it
that.
is. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah? Okay.
You're back.
Yes. Isaac, I just want you to unpeel everything again. Just all the filters that are, still unseen by me. And it seems like the desire for the truth is greater than any other desire, that's at least how it looks to me. So but still, this illusion is very much real for me still. I still, it's, it's kind of in and out. So I just want to my true position. Every time I feel like I want to know, I should be able to just know what's my true position, because I can see this continuity in you. You don't get fooled by illusion any longer, you see. So there have been so many profound realizations already. So I don't know why still it's not the case for me.
So let's play. Let's just play here. So this sentence, it's a beautiful sentence. I want to be free.
It's all mind, isn't it?
Oh, mind, yeah. And it's beautiful, So you see, a thought comes, it's like this, how can I say,
Feeling of incompletion, this feeling of
and also,
incompletion just persists.
yeah, exactly. And so that feeling of incompletion, it's actually a sensation that is translated, or you could say interpreted. Who you are is what's aware of that sensation and the interpretation. But very often, somehow the believing of the interpretation happens. Nobody does it even. And then, I'm not I am not free.
Exactly. I cling into this idea, this me
Who
is in the
who
way.
does it? Who does it? You tell me who does that.
So, but it seems like you don't get fooled by this me anymore, and I do.
No, I don't know. Maybe who knows what happens? I never know what happens the next moment. But So, it's just here. It's just, okay. Really, this.
Can you please explain, how do you spend your 24/7 hours a day? How is it for you? Like, how is it? Yeah, how do you
So
feel?
I could say it's very simple, ordinary human life. It's nothing,
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing, it's like somehow there's just this capacity of noticing is there.
Mm-hmm.
And just if a thought comes, it recognizes that's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
If an
But you see,
activation happens,
but my confusion is just everything is a thought. Everything
everything
is
is a thought.
illusion. Everything is
Everything,
illusion. Body appearing
absolutely,
is illusion. Concepts has illusion. World is illusion. Me, you is illusion. Nothing, yeah, like everything is concept. So
exactly.
that's why it's so difficult to detach from it, I guess.
You see, even this idea of detaching from it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is an idea. But you seem to be so, yeah, like still always, and yeah, and so awake and so aware of your true position most
you
of the
know,
time.
it is. So it's just, this has been a love affair for yeah, for many years. And so little by little, somehow this things that used to trouble don't.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and if trouble happens, it's seen for what it is. It doesn't then somehow it doesn't seem to mean anything about who I really am. It's just something happening,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
it's just all
understand.
an
So there is no
opportunity. Yeah,
story. You let be everything, and you just like you are
yeah,
a watching. That there is no
yeah.
person.
I
You are a
there's
watching. You just
yeah,
seeing of
exactly.
everything. It's like a
Just a noticing.
movie
Yeah,
unfolding in front of you. Yeah, I understand.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
what happens? Like I understand, there is no indulgence. There is no like, okay, it happens to me. My body is in pain. So when you actually have experienced that too, a lot of the times that when you
Yeah,
don't
for sure.
make anything up of it, it's all lighter. Anything that happens in your life,
Mm,
even physical pain.
yeah.
But what about when you relate and you speak with other beings, when it's everything is a consciousness, and this is a concept, there are other beings. So how do you move in this field when you talk to me or you to talk to other? Are you like clearly and 100% aware that there is no person in front of me? It's all consciousness speaking. How do you do that? How do you experience that? What's your experience on your daily basis all the time?
The inquiry, like right now, there's an appearance called Christina.
Mm-hmm.
So resting here, I can see the patterns that play
Mm-hmm.
that appear as Christina, but it's very clear to me that that's not who you are. So the patterns are seen, and who you are is very apparent. So it's like it doesn't confuse the patterns with someone. So how that happened, I have no idea, except I guess looking again and again and again and again and seeing, wait, looks like there's someone there, but actually it's just patterns playing. And so it's, and it's like, so the pattern's playing. And so when I'm resting here, I can see how could I say, the momentum of what patterns are still playing.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment we sit quietly, you start laughing and you go, oh, it's all mine. It's just like that. Yeah. So it's, you know, there's a deep knowing. And then, you know, like somehow one of the patterns is to get busy with the patterns. And that'll go on until it stops. I don't know. I guess every single time it's seen, it makes it one, you know, less less solid. It's just like, okay, well,
Yeah, it's beautiful because it sounds like freedom, you know, this continuity
yeah,
of this knowledge, of seeing it in this way, you know. But I have this problem in comparing myself, you know, all the time. So I'm not there yet. It doesn't happen to
yeah.
me all the time. I
So
want that all the time, you know. This always comes to my mind. It just bothers me so
let's
much
take a
because I'm
moment.
like,
Let's
oh,
let's take a
yeah,
moment. That habit to compare.
yeah.
Okay. Now, in this moment, just this instant,
Mhm,
not projecting it into the future,
mhm.
not projecting it into the past. Yeah. Where's that pattern now?
It's not here now.
Not here now.
I have to go and search for it to bring it down.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Mm, hmm. Oh my God, there's so much, but you know, to unpeel all these filters because you always, if this is gone, then something else comes, you know, because there's always like a desire for more because it's like I want a deeper seeing, I want an expansion because that's not enough because I don't see it this way, the way Isaac
Yeah.
does, and you know, all that stuff.
So then let's just look at that. Let's just
Hmm.
look at that. That's you could say that's a movement again.
Hmm.
And in this moment, right now, is that movement here?
No,
No. Yeah.
it can be dropped, I know, but it's a desire that doesn't let me drop it.
Yeah.
You know, there is like a sense of like this desire is a little bit like a fuel for me as well to go deeper at the same time. Maybe it's a mistake, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels
Yeah.
like it's a
So
fuel to go deeper at the same. If I don't desire, it's kind of, I don't know how deep can I go, you know. It just is gonna be still and that's it, you know.
yeah. So that thought came, and that seeing came about this desire,
Mm-hmm.
and in this moment, no thought was here.
Okay. Just stillness.
Yeah. Just stillness. Yeah.
Isaac, I
So
have
now
another.
leave this.
Yeah.
Now leave the stillness for a thought.
Mm. Yeah, mind picks it up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. It becomes very subtle, you know. Mind also is trying to project the stillness sometimes, you know. Like I'm catching that too.
yeah. Beautiful. So that's the fun of this. You know, that's the fun of this whole thing. It's just, it's a love affair. You just keep seeing these little movements, and yeah.
Yeah, all I can say, I
And
think
there's no end point. I don't think. I mean, to me, it's like
mm,
it's you know, but to run after anything seems to me to be a mistake.
mm,
It's a natural evolution that happens just through that deep inquiry that just notices, okay, that's mind again, that's mind again, that's mind again.
that's what I
It's
was
nowhere
going
to get to. Yeah,
to say. Yes, it
yeah,
seems like it's more accurate to do it this way, like to see what you're not, you know, like that's not
yeah,
it, and that's whatever
yeah.
makes you feel disturbant, you know, in any way, just
Exactly,
without looking into it, open wide, because when, you know,
exactly.
just throw it to the bin
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
away. Yeah,
yeah.
and like I feel it like you know, more of a, you know, I need maybe a help here because I feel like a more an open sky, you know, like an open sky, which like everything appears. But this open sky, I feel like I'm already back as backwards as I can be because like this beautiful feeling of like when I connect with you of this bliss and love and all this, you know, like amazing blissful experience that comes. I feel like it's observed as well. So
Mm,
for me, this like stillness that I'm back it just has no flavor. It's just still. There is nothing
Yeah,
happening. You
exactly,
know,
exactly.
it's just like nothing. It's just like nothing in there. You know,
Yeah,
and it's a bit scary sometimes. You know, at the same times because there is
yeah,
like, oh, you want the bliss. You know, it comes like, oh, I want that. Why would I want this?
yeah,
You know, which okay, that's
yeah,
the ultimate. You know,
yeah,
and then like, well, it's I like this. You know, the state of bliss. So there is like a desire for control of that comes. You know, I want to have that anytime I want comes. So what?
yeah. And then
How,
you, and then the moment that desire comes, then you have the opposite.
mhm. So how
You
is
know,
it for you? So
so,
it's like a
someone asked,
you're welcoming any state. So you just don't mind
I'm not,
any state. Still
I'm
bliss,
not,
like nothing.
I'm not doing anything. You
Yeah.
know, if someone asked Papaji one, what's the ultimate truth? And he said, the ultimate truth is nothing ever happened.
Definitely. You know, every time I hear that, you know,
Yeah,
it creates such a strong effect on my being. You know, it
yeah,
just like it feels like this is all movie straight away. You know, it feels like nothing ever happened means like this is like projected. You know, it's like playing, like a video player playing. That would it like that how it resonates in me when I hear that. You know, it's
yeah,
something deep knowing that maybe not
yeah,
as deeper sometimes as can be, but there is a deeper knowing of, oh, you know, like a,
yeah,
you know, kind of like no words coming out after that. Is,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's beyond the dream. That's beyond the interpretation, the story about everything.
Mhm, mhm. Thank you so much, Isaac, for doing this. I love you. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Christina. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're so welcome. I think who was the next one? Rainer, huh? Cool. So to me, it appears like there's been a shift from identification with the Rainer character to recognizing that that character is appearing in awareness, you could say.
Yeah.
And it's a simple little shift. It's just so funny. We're just not that used to it, you know. It's not a, yeah.
Yeah, it feels for me the same.
Yeah. It's so relaxing just to rest and, you know, it's just life can do its thing. It's, yeah.
Thank you, Isaac.
Beautiful. Hi, Liliana.
Hi, Isaac. Can you speak some more? I still got rain, which is nice.
No worries. No worries, yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Going back to gallery now. Off here.
Can you hear me?
I hear you and I see you.
Can you speak some more?
Sure. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great. Just lost you.
Oh.
1 second. There you are. Cool. Okay. What can be said?
Ah, a lot. Mm. It's like when the stories drop, there's just new levels of rawness, like raw and nakedness. And when the stories drop, it's okay. And right now, I feel really held in it, like there, yeah. And something in me wants it to be less raw. Is this just, yeah? Do you get used to this rawness, Isaac?
It's a very big question. I don't know how to say that. It's just, yeah. I find it beautiful. To meet in this rawness like this. Wow. No pretension, just.
It's also this thing that all the rats come out, or what is it? Like like all of them, fucking all of them.
Yes.
Or rats, it's just all the children.
Thoughts. Yeah, all the thoughts and suppressed stuff. And, yeah.
Fear. But it's beautiful just to sit with it gently.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks, Sophie.
Ah,
Sophie.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Can you speak a bit more? Because I see Astrid
Sure.
still. Yes,
Sure. With
there
pleasure.
you are. Thank
Okay.
you.
Good.
What are you feeling?
Space and movement.
Yeah. I feel really immersed with your system, and I can feel it so deeply that it's bringing me to nothing.
Yeah.
And I really had a little fear reaction again, like I wanted to grab on things so that I know I'm still here. And then it was okay, and it felt really you're taking me into the space or something.
It's where we all come from and where we all return to, you know.
Yeah. It feels and it's not overwhelming, but it feels really like it if it is so much at the moment. I feel like I feel the entire universe.
Yeah. Something like that.
Do you have this every day?
You don't?
No, not every day. No.
You know, my sense is it's always, yeah, it's just if we notice it or not. We get distracted very easy with thoughts and interpretations of, and busyness and the felt sense of I, but it's always here.
Yeah, but it's still it looked like it's growing in a way.
Yeah.
I know
The
yeah,
less distracted we become, for sure.
yeah, and I know it's the other way around because you are already dead, but it's not a way of speaking in human form.
And this human
Oh,
form is such a blink, you know, it's like a finger snap in eternity.
yeah.
Thanks, Sylvie.
Thank you so much, Isaac.
Maria and then Teresa. Hey, Maria.
Hi.
Can you see me?
I can see you, yes.
Great.
Okay.
Anything that wants to be spoken? Teresa.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi.
I love the expression of Afje that you said the rats come out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, for me, a beautiful remembrance that it are the rats. And that is not me, because
Yeah. Yeah.
and that is sometimes what I fear in connection with you, that a kind of rat can come up.
No, but no problem. Let it come. You know, all it is, I mean, when we're talking about a rat, like all that can ever happen is a thought, or you know, like, or an interpretation of a sensation. Basically, we touch some old information that comes up, but it comes up just as like a sense of activation or sense of not being at ease, something like that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's in one way, it's really quite simple. It's and just resting here. That's just loving love. It's just yeah.
So it's a rat. I mean, it's for myself to say it, because I've seen how easy I can interpret it.
Yeah, yeah.
As being me,
Exactly.
not.
If you just speak how it is to meet like this right now, this moment.
I love it.
It's just beauty. Yeah, it's love. Yeah. Everything is welcome. Nothing has to be hidden. It can just be. Everything can be here.
Something says no more worry, it are just rats.
Yeah. Yeah, they can come across the screen. You just see them. You know, that saying came from Papaji. He said, you know, when a house catches fire, like when someone's really in love with truth, but when a house catches fire, all the rats that have been hiding in the walls they come out to get away from the fire. So when You're in love with truth. It's a fire. It burns everything. And so all the whole thought forms and ideas and beliefs, positions and upsets and hurts, and they come up to be seen. It's like, okay.
That is so beautiful that we can meet here, not to get stuck in it.
Yeah. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Just rest and seeing. There goes another one. Delight. Huh? Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Eva. Okay. And Judith, this time. Can you see me?
I can see you and I can hear you.
Great. Fantastic. I love this. How's this for you, Eva?
Yeah.
So vast. Huh?
Yeah. It's like everything's fading away, or
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I have a question.
Feel free.
No question.
It's so funny, you know, we spend all this time thinking we're in charge and we're, you know, like somehow there's a me that's controlling everything. And you see, it's just. Judith.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi. Okay, sweetheart.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hosting, Ava. Good night, all. Ciao.